up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla and I'm back with another video. Jesus, it's been a long time. A lot has happened, a lot has changed, but this is like a super important video because I'm about to start, I guess you could say, like a series on my channel. I'm really late doing this because I don't know, life just be happening. But yeah, I'm here today with an announcement. Drum roll. I'm pregnant. Period. Very pregnant too. I don't know if y'all can see right now. I'm gonna stand up later, but yes, I am with child. Yeah, I there's so much that I could pack into this one video, but instead I'm gonna do separate little videos in order to kind of go into depth about different things. Being your girl is preggers. I am literally, I'll be 6 months pregnant tomorrow. So I'm very far along in my pregnancy, more than halfway done, almost in my 3rd trimester. Super excited to get this over with. But I'm super happy, super excited. A couple things that I want to touch on though, just in this video as like an intro video. Where have I been? So I don't even know, to be honest, what my last video was on my channel. I have no idea what it was, but I've been working. So we decided, me and my wife decided back in December that we wanted to begin the journey of having a baby. So since about maybe like September of last year, we were really like going hard. Like obviously for 2 women, it's a little more difficult to conceive. So there was a lot that we had to go through, a lot we had to like trial and error. It was just a lot. So to be honest, like I really just, between work and all of that stuff, I didn't have much time to do much of anything else. We tried unsuccessfully in December. And the first time that we tried for a baby, we went through like a sperm bank and like we were gonna do like all of that crazy stuff. That is draining as hell, first of all. Very draining, very time consuming, very expensive. But we went through it that first time. We didn't do like IVF or like anything like that. We didn't go through like a fertility clinic. We literally just found some sperm on a sperm bank, bought it, took it home and put it up in there. But I think we just were rushing it. There was a lot that we weren't really prepared for. We didn't really know what the hell we were doing. So that trial was unsuccessful, unfortunately. But yeah, so we ended up, so that was like November, December-ish, like end of November, beginning of December. I think it was like the end of November. So for the next couple months after that, I just started like tracking my ovulation, trying to get in sync with my body a little bit more, because my period, I don't know, my periods are pretty regular, but my ovulation is not. Like I never had tracked my ovulation. I never had a reason to prior to, you know, trying to conceive. So when we were going through the process the first time, like we really didn't know what we were doing. I honestly think we missed my ovulation like completely, and that's why it didn't work. So with the within the following months, I just started really getting serious. Like, okay, like I need to learn how to track my body. I need to figure out, like, you know, like I really want to get in tune with myself so that the next time we try, we would have a better chance, because I would be a little bit more in tune with my schedule. So we went through so many people, because after that first time, we spent a lot of money. Like we spent like $1,200 on that sperm for it not to work. So I was like, oh hell no, like we're not about to do this, like absolutely not. So we had started looking for like a known donor, and basically what that means is like somebody, it doesn't really have to be somebody that you know, like personally, like someone close to you, but just a known donor, like not like a random person off of, you know, like a sperm bank site, like an actual person, like you actually, you know, meet up with this person and exchange and all of that stuff. So we have been searching for that for a while, and we had a couple little candidates, but I don't know, like nothing was seeming to like really seamlessly just kind of work. Because my biggest thing was like, I need you to get like your genetics test done. I need you to go get tested for like everything, blood work, STDs and stuff. Like I was very adamant about like the medical side of everything, because this is my body, and like especially because I don't know you, so like dealing with the sperm bank, you don't have to worry about that. You get like a whole medical history, family history, like down to like what they do for a living and like their personality. Like the sperm bank sites, if you're into that and if that's something you're looking into, they give you like a whole profile of like everything. Like you could see everything, so that was never an issue with that. But when it comes to like a known person, it's like, okay, well, I need you to like get all this testing done, because I gotta make sure I'm okay, my baby's okay. Like I'm not about to just put something up in me and I don't know what's going on. So I felt like with a lot of the people we were asking or like consulting about it, they weren't really willing to do all of, I guess, the hard work. I don't know. Do men not go to the doctors? I don't know, but whatever. It was just not working out. So every time that it wasn't like seamless, we kind of just like threw it away, because it's just like, okay, it's not meant to be, whatever. So I ended up getting in contact with someone who was like super here for it. He was super like you know, just down for it. Like he really didn't have an issue with anything that we asked of him. We ended up meeting up with him, talked to him a little bit just to like express ourselves, let him express himself, lay everything out. We had like a contract for him, and yeah, it was just very easy. Like it just happened so quickly. So yeah, and he was like willing to do everything we were asking him to do. So we was like, all right, this is it. So once he like got all his testing done and like confirmed everything with us, we ended up actually doing a damn thing. And I'm gonna make a video about that, so I'm not gonna go too in depth about the process of what we did. Either way, like with the IUI, which is with the sperm bank, or with the known donor, I'm not gonna get into specifics because I want to do that in a separate video. But yeah, we did it, and it was crazy because I don't know, the first time we did it, like I don't know if it was like a mind thing, but I kind of just felt like I'm pregnant, you know? So like when that first time I ended up coming my period, I was just like so devastated, because I was just like, damn, like I really thought like I was feeling some shit. But this second time, I didn't feel any different. The only thing that was like a red flag to me was that my period like went up until it was time for my period. I didn't feel like I was about to come on my period. Like my period is kind of crucial. So like when my period is coming, like I know that my period is coming. So I felt like pretty normal. Everything was cool, like nothing suspicious. We were like super anxious, so we ended up getting what are they called? The first response early detection test. We ended up getting those. With that, they tell you up to 6 days before your period if you're pregnant. It's kind of like up in the air. Sometimes they can detect it, sometimes they can't. But because we were like expecting it and like waiting for it, we just couldn't wait for me to miss my period. So we ended up taking one of those. And the first couple times I took it, obviously it was negative because it was too early. But I believe it was like 5 days before my missed period, I took one, and that was the one that came up positive. And it was such a thin little line. I have a picture of it, so I'll probably put it right here. But it was such a thin little, slight, vague, little tiny line. It was so faded, and I was just squinting at it like, am I tripping? Like, is this right here? But yeah, we found out about 5 days early, and then my period didn't come when it was supposed to come, which is not normal for me. I have a super normal period. It comes usually when it says it's gonna come. But yeah, I didn't feel any period symptoms. Like I didn't feel like, I usually get like cramping before my period. I might get like a headache. My appetite kind of changes a little bit, but I wasn't experiencing anything. So I was like, yeah, I might actually be pregnant. So yeah, what other things can I say? Oh, let me talk a little bit about my first trimester. So I get a lot of questions, obviously not on here because I haven't told y'all, but on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram, by the way. I post on there way more, but I get a lot of questions about like how I feel, what I'm going through, what's my symptoms, how has everything been going. So in my first trimester, it was cool actually. Like my whole pregnancy has been pretty smooth. Like I'm but that's the highly favored. I really haven't been going through too much of like inconveniences, I guess I could say. So the crazy thing is I found out about my baby a week before my birthday. So for my birthday, I had a huge birthday party and then I went to Mexico. So all of that time I was just sober as hell. I missed my birthday this year. It's cool because next year we up. But yeah, so all during that time I was fine. I wasn't feeling anything, wasn't feeling nothing. So when I came back from Mexico, I went to Mexico with my friend Kendall. So when I came back from Mexico, me and my wife took a day trip to New York, since I didn't get to go on a trip with her. So it was crazy because as soon as we got to New York, we went to go eat. And yeah, no, I just wasn't feeling it. I was just very fatigued. I was just super, super exhausted all of a sudden. Like, I couldn't really eat my food. Yeah, it was just bad. And like the whole time we were in New York, like I would sleep the whole time. And then I slept the whole ride home. I was just so uncomfortable. I had started kind of feeling a little nauseous, but it wasn't like intense yet. I wasn't throwing up or anything, but I just felt sick. Like it was just this constant feeling of just being sick. So I would sleep. So that's when I started realizing like, okay, my body is changing a little bit, whatever. So those weeks after that, like once we got back home and stuff, oh, the nausea never stopped. I was nauseous for about like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I know like I don't be complaining, thank God. Because I know that some people suffer from nausea like the whole time or like on and off and like all of that. But it was just like a week and a half, like 2 weeks for me. I only threw up like maybe like 3 or 4 times in that time frame. But the nausea was... I would rather throw up. Like, I would rather just throw it up. Like, don't have me sitting here nauseous for hours. Like, I would rather just get it up so I could feel better. But I was just, like, constantly nauseous. I couldn't really eat much. I was struggling to keep food down. So I was eating, like, fruits and, like, yeah. I was really just eating, like, fruit and, like, fruit cups and, like, applesauce and shit like that. Like, soft stuff. Like, I couldn't really eat anything heavy. Like, I couldn't eat any meat. I was drinking a lot of smoothies, just trying to like keep some nutrients in my body, but I was struggling. I couldn't drink water. Water was making me throw up. Like, it was just bad. But after that, like once that subsided, that was really it. I mean, I was exhausted, like completely fucking exhausted my first trimester, but I mean, that's not abnormal. I've been exhausted my whole pregnancy, so I don't think that's gonna stop until she's like 2. But yeah, like I was just extremely tired, like to the point where I used to want to cry because I wanted to go to sleep. So I had to start like incorporating like naps into my daily schedule because I would just get cranky and it was just bad. But yeah, my first trimester wasn't really too bad. We had some discrepancies with my doctor because when I first went, so my first appointment, because we found out so early, I scheduled my first appointment super early. So I think I was only like 5 weeks pregnant. I don't know why we were so pressed, but we were pressed. So we went to the OB and I got my first ultrasound at 5 weeks. Excuse me. And they were telling me like, yeah, your baby's heart rate is low and your cervix is short and all this fucking shit. And it was crazy because we were just so excited, you know, to go. Like, we were just like, oh my God, yes, we're about to go get this ultrasound, about to see the baby, even though it was like nothing. But we did all of that, and then we get there and they're saying all this bad stuff like, yeah, we gotta, you know, we're gonna consider you high risk, we're gonna keep our eye on you, like you have to come in every 2 weeks for an ultrasound just to make sure everything's okay. And all this stuff. And it was just really discouraging because I was just like, damn, like this is what we've been waiting for this whole time. And then for us to finally like be here and then y'all are telling me like something's wrong or like something might be wrong. It was really a lot. But nothing ended up being wrong. Like she's a girl, by the way. But her heart rate was a little low only because it was like 5 weeks. Like she was... It literally the next time we came, it went up. So it was just like, whatever. And then as far as my cervix, like I ended up going to a specialist doctor and they were just like, your cervix is fine. So I ended up leaving that doctor because I was just like, yeah, y'all rubbing me wrong. I ain't like that. But yeah, so my first trimester was pretty smooth. Like I said, just exhaustion. I was super moody. I was such an asshole in my first trimester. I would definitely say that. My tolerance for things was just really low. My everything, like I wanted to be left alone, honestly. In my first trimester, I didn't want to be bothered. Everything was just annoying. Like, it was just bad. So that was that. I'm currently in my second trimester now. I'm nearing the end of it though, because I'm 24 weeks this week. So in a couple weeks I will be entering my third trimester. But so far my second trimester way better than the first. I feel pretty good. Like, most days I wake up pretty energized, even though I'm still tired. But I mean, I would prefer this over that first trimester. Like, that was crazy. But yeah, like, the only thing I can say now, like, I'm starting to grow. My belly is starting to grow a lot. So sometimes I feel like a little bit of discomfort, brown ligament pains, which I learned about because I was experiencing them. It's basically like a ligament that holds your uterus in place. So when your stomach starts expanding and your uterus starts expanding, it's like it pulls on that ligament, which can cause like pain in your stomach. So I've been experiencing a little bit of that. It's very uncomfortable, very like annoying. But I mean, it's just growing pains. Like, I can't expect for a whole human to be grown inside of me and I not feel any type of discomfort. So it's nothing too crazy, but I'm just starting to actually feel the changes in my body now. At first I couldn't really feel anything, but now, like, I can like really feel it. But I'm chilling. Like, I honestly am so thankful. Everything has been going good. She's healthy, I'm healthy. I did have to start my iron infusions. I'm anemic. I've always been anemic. She didn't make me anemic, but she did make it worse. So my doctor had me get these iron infusions because I'm really bad at taking my iron pills. I'm sorry, I don't know, y'all let me know if I'm tripping or not, but like, iron pills make me really constipated. Like, my body does not process them very well, and it just be having me so constipated. And I kept telling my doctor, like, I can't do this. Like, I know that I need to take them, but it gotta be another way. So they recommended me to just get the infusions, which is basically like an IV, and they just pump the iron in, and it's quicker. Like, it gets in your body quicker, and it's easier. Like, it's just, and I don't have to take them damn pills. So that's what I'm doing right now. Currently I've been getting those done, and yeah, other than that, we're like super healthy. Everything's fine. She's growing good. She's kind of big. Let me show. Can you see me from me sitting down? No. So this is my girl, 6 months. Everyone says different stuff. Like, I don't know. Some people say that I'm small. Some people say that I'm big. I don't know. I feel like I'm normal. Like, I feel like for 6 months, this is cute. Like, I'm not mad about it. But yeah, this is my little belly. I first felt movement. I get this question a lot too. I first felt movement around like 18 weeks. It wasn't really like a kick or anything or like a punch, but I could just feel like there's somebody inside of me, so I know what I'm feeling. I could just feel like movement. Like, it kind of like flutters, or like when you get butterflies in your stomach, you know, that little saying that people say. That's kind of what it felt like. It didn't really feel like punch, but it more so just felt like, okay, like something is in there that's usually not in there. It was a very unusual feeling, so I knew it was her. But it wasn't until around like maybe like 20 weeks. I think it was like 20 weeks or 21 weeks. That's when she started like actually like kicking and like punching or whatever she be doing, headbutting me. I don't know. But that's when I started being like, oh no, that was a kick. She's kicking. Like, that was hard. Like, I could actually feel the pressure. And then now she full blown just be going crazy. Like, she's actually moving right now. She be going crazy. Like, she's super hyper. Like, when I go get my ultrasound, she be doing her own thing. But yeah, here we are at 24 weeks. Super excited to be in my 6th month. My due date is December 21st. So I'm like so ready to just get there. Everybody tells me to enjoy my pregnancy, but for me, like, I don't know, I'm enjoying it, but it's also like not really that fun. Like I wish like you could have a baby within like 5 months. Like I hate that it takes almost a year to have a child because I'm so over it. Like I recently have started planning my maternity shoot. I'm definitely gonna vlog for sure, hell yeah. And I'm also planning my baby shower, obviously gonna vlog. But yeah, like I just kind of been just floating through the motions. I've been in and out of doctors my whole pregnancy, so I'm kind of tired of that. I can't wait until she's here. I mean, I know I'm gonna still be in and out the doctor, but at least it'll be for her and not for me. Like I'm just so tired of doctor's appointments, getting my blood drawn, all of that. Like it's just so annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much my 6-month update for now. I mean, like I said, I do plan on doing like a more in-depth kind of like series of videos where I'll like actually go in depth about like what my experience has been, especially because I'm starting this so late in my journey. I want to backtrack a bit and really give you guys like content from the whole time. I have so much footage, videos, pictures, all types of stuff that I've been documenting, just haven't been sharing. So I do have a lot of stuff that I want to post and stuff, and RJ and I are also going to do a Q&A very, very soon, probably actually sometime within the next week or so. I'm gonna try to get that filmed because I asked my Instagram, like, do y'all have any pregnancy questions? A lot of people had a lot of questions because of, you know, us being a same-sex marriage. So when I had posted my gender reveal, which I'll actually probably put at the end of this video, when I had posted that, a lot of people were just like, oh my god, like how, what did y'all do? Like that's so amazing. Like people were just asking crazy questions. So we're gonna do our own Q&A. I had people send me questions for that. So yeah, I'll definitely have some baby content coming up. I can't wait. We're currently setting up the house right now for her arrival. I'll definitely have some DIY stuff, some baby organization stuff. Like I have so many ideas of content to do with her, so I'm super excited. But yeah, I just wanted to come and talk really quick, try to just fit all of that into a short little video just to make the announcement that yes, I am having a baby. Yes, I am pregnant. Yes, we are doing this right now. And yes, I am more than halfway along, so she will be here very soon. But yeah, that's it. If y'all have any questions that you would like to be in the Q&A video, please leave them below, because like I said, we will be doing that video soon. So I'm gonna try to get this video up as soon as possible, probably honestly by tomorrow. So yes, thank you guys. I haven't been able to like really consistently post myself, but I feel like this baby stuff is gonna make me really post, because there's so much that I want to document, and like I want her to be able to look back at a lot of these moments that I'm going through right now. So I'm really trying to force myself to find the energy to like make content. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Something different. You must be made for me. Patience is nothing. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Let more. I don't know why you love me. Yeah. You got it bad, you got it bad for me, babe. I don't forget that I can have this, babe. Nobody else true. Nobody else made it smooth. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do. We're right around love, right around the trust, right around the dick. Here's the thing. I told everybody I was having a daughter. Everybody got on blue. I told everybody I was having a daughter. I'm having a daughter. Period.
Maybe boy next time. We gonna try again.
Yeah. It's giving girl.
She held that in.
Yes, I did good too.
Yes, period.
Y'all, this is my baby's godmommies and aunties.
Period. You just fucked up my finger with that.
We all got on purple. We knew.
Yeah. You gonna be Look, I always knew that you was going to be a girl from the jump. Girl or boy,
Your aunt is a hater.
we just happy she got what she wanted. A healthy baby at that. You're gonna be healthy, beautiful. You're gonna be in the military, girl. Ooh.
So look, y'all, I ain't get my boy. So I gotta pop this joint. I got you.
Jackson.
Yeah.